Hey there, my name is Kelly Dale with Off the Beaded Path, and this is your Must Know Monday for Monday, March 16th, 2020. So today I have two new fun things to show you. The first thing I want to show you is a brand new bead board for the beader on the go. This is called the Beaded bead bag. You can see that it has a fun fabric on the outside, and it's got our awesome Velux fabric on the inside that's really great to bead with. The best part is all you have to do is pull the straps and you instantly have your beads closed up into the bag that you can throw into your purse and take, or your bag, and take with you. I personally have been using this bag for a couple of weeks now, and I love it because I have to carry a lot of stuff from work to home, or from work to sit in the carpool line and all that kind of stuff. So it's really nice to be able to start working on my project or whatever I'm gonna do. And when I get there, all I have to do is pull the bag back open and I have my bead tray ready to go and bead. So it's really, really great. Beaded's bead bags comes in all sorts of fun fabrics, and they are a wonderful price, again, for the beader on the go. One really great thing I love about the bag is that on the inside of the bag, where the actual drawstring pieces are, it makes almost a wall or a well so that your beads won't roll around while you are using your little BB's bead bag. So you can check out the link right below me here to find your own BB's bead bag. Now, let me go ahead and show you my next really fun thing, which is going to be the hot trend they're saying for this summer, and it's called paper clip chain. I'm actually wearing just a really simple necklace, just straight chained with a clasp on it. This that I'm wearing is the paper clip chain. So I want to show you two really easy designs that you can do with this new paper clip chain. So this is the paper clip chain that I wanted to show you today. You can see that it is elongated loops, and they are attached and soldered, which means you can't pull them apart easy. So it's a really, really good sturdy chain. I currently stock the chain in antique brass, stainless steel, antique copper, and gold. So I wanted to show you a couple of really easy projects to do with this chain. So the first thing I've done is I've got some of this stainless steel chain here. And to save a little bit of time, I've already attached a jump ring to each end of the chain. Now I want to make a pendant to put onto my piece, so I'm using a center line cross. Now I'll show you later on this week in a video how to actually use and do the center line piece, but for now I want to go ahead and I want to make it into a pendant for this paper clip chain. So you can see here that I have a jump ring already attached to the top of my cross. And you can see that that jump ring is laying just in this like an up and down direction instead of laying flat like these do. So what that means is I need to take another jump ring and I need to actually attach it to the ring that's already there. So that way when I attach these two jump rings, that will all lay together and right the way that I want it. So I've got my two bent nose pliers here, and I'm going to take and twist open a jump ring. For those of you who don't know what a jump ring, it's a ring with one cut in it, and I just twisted it apart, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the cross on. Then I'm going to put one jump ring on one side and then a jump ring on the other side, and then I'm going to grab a hold of each side and close the jump ring by twisting back the opposite way. You want to make sure you get that ring closed. So now the cross is going to lay exactly like I want it when I'm wearing it. Now, these pieces that I actually had are 12 inches long a piece. I don't need that length. I just went ahead and cut that because that's how we sell it. So let me go ahead and I'm going to measure this out to the length that I want. And then I'm going to show you what we used to actually cut this chain with. Alright, so I have my chain measured out and I'm ready to cut it. To cut this chain, I'm going to actually be using a pair of memory wire cutters. This chain is really thick and hard to cut, and I found if I use my regular cutters that I started to ruin those. So I have marked the chain or the length that I want to cut, and I'm just going to go in. I'm going to grab one part of the ring here. Let's see if I can get, there we go. Grab one side of it and cut, and then I'm going to come over here to the other side of it and I'm going to cut that side of the ring as well. So I'm left with a closed ring there, and then I'm going to cut this side. And you can hear how tough and thick that chain is. So I've got a couple pieces left that I can make some earrings out of, or I can use as an extender in a necklace or a bracelet. Now all I have to do is put a clasp on. For this chain, me personally, I like to use these little spring rings. For some reason, I never ever used these until I started with this chain, and I really like them for this specific chain. It's got a little cut there on the chain, so all I'm going to do is open that up, slide in the end of that chain, and then close the ring, making sure that it's completely closed. And the great thing about this specific spring ring is when you open it, it will go right into the last link of chain, so you don't need anything special to do for it. And then once you do that, then you have a beautiful cross necklace using this paper clip chain. So for my next project with this chain, I've got two pieces of chain. One I've cut at 16.5 inches, and the second piece I've cut at 18 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the ends on first. So I'm using a twisted jump ring in this antique brass color, and I'm going to open that jump ring. I'm going to attach both pieces of chain to it and the first part of my clasp, and I'm just going to be using a lobster claw for this one. So then I'm going to come to the second side here. I'm going to go ahead and grab the little ring off that lobster claw. Okay, now the second side. I'm going to take it. And again, grab the jump ring, attach the ends, and attach them in the same way that you attach to the first end. And then I'm going to put my little ring there and close it so that now I've got just a simple, almost like layered two-strand chain. Okay, just two pieces of it. Really, really pretty the way it is. You don't have to add anything if you don't want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take and I'm going to find the center of my longest piece of chain, which is going to be that link right there. So I'm going to take some beads, just some little random beads here. This is a new bead that we actually got in this week, and I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's called Black and Butterscotch Swirl Lampwork Bead. But I'm going to put a 4mm bicone, a bead cap, the bead, a bead cap, and a 4mm bicone. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start a loop here. Now I'm not going to close that loop, but I am going to take it and I'm going to attach it here to that middle link. I'm going to grab a hold, and then I'm going to finish wrapping this head pin. And cut that. I'm going to press down anything that might be poking out there. There we go. So if I wanted to, technically, I could keep my necklace like this if I wanted to and not have to really do anything for it. But I want to kind of dangle a few more little things off of this. So I've got another bicone bead cap, 6mm bead cap and bicone. And I'm going to take, and again, I'm just going to start a loop. And if you don't know how to do a wrapped loop, you can watch one of my other Must Know Monday videos on how to do wrapped loops. I'll have Sammy link it here in the video so that way you can see it. But I'll just wrap another bead here, and then I might wrap another one as well. I don't know. I'll just see what it looks like and if I like it or not. That's the great thing about beadwork and making your own jewelry. If you love it, fantastic. If not, just switch it and change it up. And I actually think I like it the way that it is. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else. And so now I have another really simple necklace made with this paperclip chain. So I hope you enjoyed learning how to use this new paper clip chain. As you can see, it's really, really easy to design with, and especially for those of you who sell things at shows and at different venues, this is a really quick make and sale for you for the summer months because the chain is super lightweight. Also, make sure to hit up the link to get your own BB's bead bag. I hope that you like yours as much as I enjoy mine. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to come back later in the week when I'm going to show you how to use that center line cross. So I hope you have a great week. We'll talk to you later. Bye.